Alright guys, so I'm back again. I said I was going to do a couple videos today, so I'm going to keep with pace and do a couple more videos. It was hard for me to upload the first one, plus YouTube wanted me to use my name, which kind of defeats the purpose of me not showing my face, so I made Michael Silverstacker as my name now, so whatever. But right now I'm going to pull out the treasure chest, and I think we're going to go through the Canadian Wildlife Series. Yeah, we'll go through some of those. We'll do Canadian Wildlife Series and Canadian Maple Leafs. So, I got these tubes and the capsules from JPS Corner. I'm not trying to endorse them. I'm just telling anybody who wants to get some. And they're pretty nice tubes. You can fit 20 in here, which I think is pretty good. I mean, that's normal. So, in this capsule I have 5 maple leaves. And most of these, I mean, you pay a small premium for maple leaves, which it's not too bad, but they are pretty to me. I'm American, and I love being an American as much as anyone else, but our American Eagles aren't as pretty as the maple leaves, if I must say so. Plus, this one has a higher face value, which I guess doesn't really matter, seems how I'm not Canadian, but it's pretty cool. I have 2 2013s. You see those there. Then I have a 2012 and the .999 silver. That light keeps flashing. And then I got this one from my local coin dealer, which at first I didn't really like the guy. He was really mean to me, but well, I've started to get a relationship with him, start buying a few ounces of silver every time I went, and lo and behold, he started giving me better and better prices. So that's lucky. And this one was in the case, and he normally has like American Eagles and Maple Leafs in the case, and there's a different price depending on the spot price. And the one day I'm looking through, and this is a 2000, and it also has a privy mark. Has like fireworks, and it says 2000 in there. So I picked this one up last week. I thought that was pretty cool that he had these, and they were going for the same price as a regular maple leaf. So I thought it was pretty cool. Add to the case. Add to the stack, that is. So we have those 4. We'll set those aside. And then we have the Wildlife Series. This is another one I just started stacking in. I don't have the wolf, and I don't have the bison that's coming out. But I have the first, well, I guess not first 4. I don't have the first one, and I don't have the last one. So those are the only ones I'm missing. But I have 2 of the pronghorns. And these are really pretty coins. That's why I think I'm going to try to fill the tube and get 3 of each of them, and then 4 of a couple. And that's 2013. Those are the pronghorns. And then we have the grizzly, which is also a pretty coin. Now I got these all at a pretty good price too. I mean, obviously you pay a premium for these, but I didn't pay over anything that I normally pay for Maple Leafs or Silver Eagles. This is a 2012, and I believe that is a cougar. These are really pretty coins. And this was the hardest one for me to get so far. Obviously the wolf's going to be really hard because it's really expensive compared to these ones, but it's the first one in the series. So, but this one I paid a little more. I paid about 41 for this one, so not terrible, but more than I pay for most coins. So there's all my Wildlife Series and my Maple Leaf. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll do some close-ups, so there'll be a little more video after this. Alright guys, here are the close-ups I promised. So there's that privy coin. Now you can see that 2000 privy with the fireworks. I think this is probably going to be the camera angle I'm going to use from now on, because this seems to work the best. There's the grizzly. Obviously the backs are all going to be the same. It's 2011. So I won't show the back so we don't make this too long. And there's just a regular Maple Leaf. I believe that's a 2012. Then we have the pronghorn. There's actually a lot of detail on these coins. It made me want to start collecting better detailed coins. So at first I was just going with the American Eagles. And I love the American Eagles, don't get me wrong, but there's not much detail to them, and the design doesn't change. So I think I'm going to dive into some other coins. Is that a 2013 Maple Leaf? And I believe this is also a 2013, but we will see. And these actually have some scratches on them, the two 2013s I received, but the place actually let me keep the coins and gave me a refund for one of them, so I was able to order a third one, which I thought was really cool of them. So I'm not complaining about the scratches at all now. So alright, thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see come out of the treasure chest next.